Hello and welcome back, episode 204. We are going to make a door which is guarded by the eye. It's going to be a little harder to see in an item frame, and when you get close to it and you're facing in the right direction, it's going to open. And when it sees you, it's going to shut the door. Now, I want a tagged item frame so I can find it easily, and I think the easiest way is just to give myself one with that tag. But I'm going to build a door first. Okay, so we'll have, this will do, let's put it here. That's going to be my door. We'll put the item frame up here so the eye is watching you. And let's put it from this side, because that always makes it easier to go in. You got no little guiding block here. On this side you got a nice little guiding block to get you in easily. Right, enough of that. This will be give the item frame. So give frame will do. I am going to give myself an item frame. Yes. And I want it to have some extra stuff that needs to be touching. There we go. I'm going to give it an entity tag. And in the entity tag, I'm going to say tags. And that's our list as normal, and let's call it eyeHolder, since the item frame will be holding the eye. Okay, so entity tag tags. After we close tags, we'll define what item it has as well, and the item will be ID Minecraft. Is it Heart of the Sea? That's literally its name, isn't it? Heart of the Sea. I'm pretty sure we need to put a count in there. Count 1B. Okay, so done. Give myself one. Now you can't see the Heart of the Sea. It is in there. It is in there. Should be. If we put it down, there we go. Now if we look at that, let's see, if we do data get entity at p selected item, we can see it's got tags eyeHolder, yep, and it's got item Heart of the Sea, and those are contained within the tag EntityTag. Now if we look at the actual thing once we've placed it down, data get, it's still an entity, isn't it? It's still an entity, and then we'll just tab down to its UUID. There we go. Now we can see that its eyeHolder is just in tags. So that's what we're going to be using to target. Okay, nice and easy. Now we're just going to have a little detector that's going to detect when we get close to it. Put it down there. You are going to be my player detector. Put a lever on you. Repeat. We are going to execute at the entity. Which entity? Well, tag equals eyeHolder. We could probably also put in type, just so it doesn't check every type. Type equals item frame. As I've said before, I'm not sure if this makes it more efficient. You'd have to ask someone that actually knows all the in-depth stuff there. I'm going to put both for now. So we're looking for an item frame. It must have the tag eyeHolder. If there is an entity, any player, and I want them to be within a distance of, let's say, 0 to 5 will do for testing. But I also want to check their Y rotation. Okay. Done. Let's leave that for now. What's my Y rotation? If I press F3, so we've got facing south towards positive Z, and then we've got that's our Y rotation, the one that's moving. So it's minus 54, minus 1.5. Okay, so let's go for about, okay, not looking. So let's go from minus 80 to 80. Let's try that. the end here. Y rotation equals minus 80 to 80. Done. And I'm going to put a comparator on this. And turn it on. Okay, well, I'm not within 5 blocks, so I'm already failing one check. Let's get within 5 blocks. Okay, it's on. So if I move this way, my Y rotation is not matching now. And can we stay within 5 blocks? It's so not matching. Matching. There we go. I don't think we can do it on the other side because I'm too far away from the eye. Let's change that Y rotation. Just to go a little bit further. Let's go 90 to 90. There we go. So when we pass that line, the eye says, oh, you're not looking at me anymore. Okay. So let's put a block here. And we're going to want to put a... Actually, let's do it there so you can see. Oh, there's a hole in the ground. I wonder what that's from. I'm just going to pop a little pink wool in that gap. But I will need some ground underneath. So let's fill this up. I don't know why that's there. There we go. There we are. And I'm going to put a bit of pink wool there. And I am going to fill tab to tab. Just get the coordinates of that wool. Copy. And we're going to go here. So if we are not looking at it, so if we are looking at it and the comparator comes on, I'm going to set that to pink wool. Set block, those coordinates, pink wool, and I'll put replace, even though that's the default, you don't need it. So when we look at it, we'll get pink wool there. And now I will do a little redstone torch on top. I will control middle mouse and copy that command block and put that on top there. Oh, it's got to be facing the right direction. There we go. And I'm just going to change that to a redstone torch. A redstone stone. Don't know what my brain was doing there. A redstone torch. So let's try. All right, it's definitely open. So when we, now it thinks we're looking at it. Now we're not. Now we are. Okay, that's good. That bit's working. Let's add an extra bit down here. Let's item replace for an entity. Any entity, type equals item frame, tag equals eyeHolder. It's got one inventory slot, I imagine, so container 0, and we'll replace that with a heart of the sea. Okay, we got that right. So when we move too far away, the eye is closed. Okay, let's copy that. Control middle mouse, put it up there. And let's change this one to an ender eye. Done. Okay, we're far away. The door is open, but the eye is looking. That's not what we want. Okay. Let's change that. Let's put an ender eye in there. And let's put the heart of the sea in there. So we'll have to activate it. So let's go and activate it. Let's get a bit closer. So the door is open. The end of the room, door is open. The eye is not looking. As we get close, the eye opens, it sees us, the door shuts. Okay, so the only way through is to not look at the eye. Now we can go through. There we go. If we stand here, we can still have the same effect. What you might want to do is, as you go through the door, you could either just use a pressure plate if you wanted, or some detector, and then basically turn this off so it's not running anymore. And then no point keeping it running if the player has passed it. Might as well turn it off, saves resources. There we go. That's how we make an open door guarded by the eye, and when the eye sees us, the door shuts. Maybe if you had a room with sort of 10 zombies in it and the player just thinks I can run across there, they run, and now they're going to panic. And then they try and run away, the door opens, maybe they run back. Who knows? You can use it for whatever you like. It's just a nice, little, quick, easy one. I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.